All right, it's me, it's Teresa from the Semi-Sages of the Pages, and super, super excited because we are now starting our author interviews. And the best place for us to start is with our anthology, The Queens in Wonderland, which is going to be out February 28th. And if you are seeing this interview, the pre-order is now available. So go and pick that up. But I'm sitting here with K.R. Cervantez, the author of Mischief's Game, and her story for Queens in Wonderland is Dripping Red. And I love this story so much because it is a horror one. We didn't get very many horror submissions, and so it's nice to kind of work that in. And the other reason I love it so much is because Alice in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is really about Alice trying to find her identity. That's so much of the story is her wandering around, wondering who she is. And she has characters asking her, "Who are you?" And a lot of times she's answering, "I don't know." And Kristen's story is great for this because her main character wakes up in an insane asylum with amnesia. And I'm not going to tell you anything more about it, but we're going to go ahead and we'll do a reading at the end of this interview. Just, just a little bit, just a little hint of this wonderful, wonderful story. But I wanted to ask Kristen, what do you love about the Wonderland universe?
I honestly think for me it represents the wild imagination a writer can have. And I guess that's just what I've always pictured it as. It's just how crazy we can get with our writing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah, I like that too. I like how much you can do with the Wonderland universe and how much other authors have done that can kind of inspire you to play
Mhm.
around with that. So
Yeah.
what spoke to you about this anthology? Why did you want to be a part
Um,
of this one?
can I say it was the cover?
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, yes.
the cover was absolutely beautiful. And the moment I saw it, I was like, I have to be a part of that. The only thing that I got iffy about was I didn't have a story in mind. I couldn't think of anything. And then as I'm listening to music and something pops in my head, and I just remember hearing a line about the White Knight, and I won't tell you more. So I had to include that. After that, the story kind of fell into place.
When writing this story, what did you love about it?
Naming the characters. Honestly, I gotta say, I kind of had fun naming the characters. Once you read the story, you kind of start picking up who is who just based on their character. I had a lot more fun picking Warren's name because as you'll find out who he is, it kind of just means a Warren is like a rabbit's den. That's what
Yeah.
it means. So I was like, Warren sounds like a great name.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. A lot of our authors did play around with the names of the characters, but you really did a fantastic job, and you worked in so many characters. And that was one of the really fun things with your story was picking out who was who. And you really did a great job as well, because each of the Wonderland characters are so iconic, and you really did a great job of really tying these characters' personalities to your story as well. So even though you're like, oh, wait, I think I know who that is, you were also able to figure it out based on kind of the character's personality too. So
Oh,
it was well done. It really
thank
was.
you.
Was there anything that was hard about writing this story?
Um, some of the dialogue specifically, if you know what I mean. I don't know, am I allowed to say it? But
You could.
um, backwards talking at some point. That was as fun as that was. It was also kind of difficult to make sure that I got it all backwards correctly.
Yes,
And
and speaking as someone who edited it, I was like, wait, yes, okay.
yeah, I that. But other than that, like it was fun still too.
Yeah, and I will say you were the only person to have backwards talking characters in the entire
Perfect.
anthology. So yeah, I loved that you're able to work that in and that it works so well and it flowed. A lot of times when authors try to tuck stuff like that in, it comes across as kind of jarring sometimes. But not in your case, you put it in so seamlessly. It was beautiful.
Good to hear it.
All right. Do we want to do a quick reading?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So I have it up here right here, and I will get started. Uh, what? Why are the roses dripping red? Like paint, like blood. I felt the sticky wetness rolling down my arms, so bright and alarming. Why are my hands dripping red? Is it paint? Is it blood? Smeared, streaked, splattered, and sprayed, the color red. 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 Read. Read, are you waking up? I peel my eyes open, blinking away the sleepy grit. I groan as the pain radiated through my head. I wanted to reach up and grab my aching temples, but something held one of my hands. Not something, someone, I realized, as I turned to see a man watching over me. His eyes were drawn together, and he tilted his head to the side to scan my face. He was cute. His white blonde hair was in an unruly, wavy mess. There were big green eyes, wide with worry. He had a diamond-shaped face, his cheeks rosy and spotted with faint freckles, and I had no idea who he was. Who, who are you? I groaned again, my voice slurring. My lips felt heavy. The guy frowned. Tears filled his eyes, but he blinked them back before looking away. When he turned again, he was smiling. I'm Warren, he said, your boyfriend. You must have had another session with Dr. Allison. He pulled his hand from mine, and the sense of loss was instant. The protest rolled off my tongue as a strange grunt. I didn't understand the feeling because I didn't remember this man.
Yay! I mean, not yay, because I mean it ends on not a very nice note. But
Right.
oh my gosh, it's so good. This is such a fantastic story.
I really had fun writing it. Like I can just remember like half like bouncing up and down trying to finish up and get it all together because it was exciting.
Yeah. Good. Good. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So, where can they find you?
I'm in all the social medias. Um, Facebook, Instagram. I just got Threads, which has been a lot of fun. I'm also on X. I wanted to say Twitter there, but X. Um, I am on Goodreads, Amazon, just any of them.
Yeah, and under KR Cervantes.
Yes, Carrol Cervantez.
Okay. Again, I'll put it all in the comments below. So check it out. She's a fantastic writer. Her book Mischief's Game, you should absolutely read it. It's such a good book. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's good. I mean, I'm just excited for, I mean, not even just my story, but everybody's story.
I I cannot wait to share this anthology with the world. It is so fantastic. So if you're watching this, it's either available for pre-order now or it's available in all the places. If you're interested in signed copies from several of our authors, you can go to www.nobadbookspress.com, send us an email, and we'll go ahead and we'll send you a signed copy. So thank you so much for being here.
Bye. Thank you.
Take care.